I have an interesting article for my rave/commentary, and this was sent into us by our friend Claire McDermott, wonderful researcher and former chief editor of Chief Content Officer magazine. The article from New York Times Magazine is called "Why Did This Guy Put a Song About Me on Spotify?" This is a long article, folks, but I think that if you have the time, it is super interesting about this kind of model. And you and I can have a discussion in a bit whether or not this will actually work. But this guy, his name is Matt Farley. He's been creating songs about everything that you can imagine and publishing them on Spotify since 2008. And he's got many different, he's got one label, brand name, if you will, content brand, if you will, or band for just potty humor. And that's all he'll do is create songs about that. He has songs about authors and like what he likes about an author, and he just about even obscure, the more obscure the better, because somebody might end up searching for this. And so thousands of songs. And in the first, I don't know the numbers, and you can read the article. He's written over 24,000 songs. He says in this interview, said, I've written over 24,000 songs, and I wrote 50 songs just yesterday. Basically, search engine optimizing the heck out of these things so they're found when somebody is searching for something. So it's now making, I think it's over $200,000 a year just from Spotify on putting these songs out and having a very interesting. I just think that, I guess my question to you is, first of all, good for Matt. This is amazing. He's a musician.
He's got his own,
he's got his own band and does his own things, but this is how he makes money now. It's just sort of gamifying the system. Do you think in the age of ChatGPT and AI and search changing around that this is a model that people can look at and do anything with? Or is this just a point in time where somebody took advantage of an algorithm?
Well, I think he's benefiting now from the long tail, right? I mean, he's benefiting now from the fact that, you know, he's got a catalog out there of 20,000 songs that are continuing to get views. And so as I read the article, what I was struck by was he's had one or two go a little bit viral and get a lot of views and generate a lot of revenue, but most of them are pennies that he's receiving, right? He's receiving. And so it's just the fact that he's got so much stuff generating, you know, so little that it sort of all aggregates up.
Just an example so people know. So one of his most popular one of his most popular songs.
I know the one you're going to go to. Yeah.
Poop in My Fingernails.
Yeah.
By the Toilet Bowl Cleaners. That's the name of his band.
Cute.
Currently has over 4.4 million streams on Spotify alone.
That's right. Which, by the way, is not a lot of money. It sounds like a lot, but that 4.4 million streams.
But here you go. But here's where it gets. The collection of them for the Toilet Bowl Cleaners on Spotify alone has brought in 469,000. Oh no, on various all platforms, 469,000 for the collection by the Toilet Bowl Cleaners.
Right.
Now that's I think his most popular.
That's right.
Genre, if you will.
What it doesn't say is that 469,000 over how long, right? So it's multiple years.
11 years.
Yeah, 11 years, right? Yes. So do that math really quickly, or then it quickly stops.
That's why I'm saying the whole collection gets 200,000.
Totally, it's a long. He's benefiting from the long tail of having a huge catalog, and there's no doubt about that. And his world is about to come upside down, right? His world with Suno and others like it, like we talked about last week on this show, the ability to generate short song clips with lyrics out of AI, commoditized in any way. If he's not doing it, and he probably is, he's probably starting that process. I have to imagine somebody else is. I know people are because I see it on TikTok and I see it on Spotify as well. And so that it's going to be really interesting to see how Spotify and YouTube and all of that start to mitigate some of that stuff.